Actually, before that, so this is pretty much a two-in-one figure review. It's like this is basically a two-in-one figure when you buy one of these. Unfortunately, you can't display both of them at the same time. You would have to buy another figure to do that. All right, so I'm just gonna get some 360 shots right now, and then I'll put them at the end of the video after we thing it. So, all right. Okay, we're back. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed that video of me transforming the Rem. Um, I think it wasn't too hard. Yeah, you really have to. You kind of have to tug at the parts to get them off, but you can get them off. So the Morningstar, the ball, you can put anywhere, any way you feel like it. You know, you can ball it up, or you could coil it around her, like I have it right now. Put it behind her, in front of her. You know, wherever you want it. I don't think you can have her hold it though. So, but there it is. It does have some heft to it. There is a real chain attached to it. There is a real black chain. So yeah, let's start from the bottom to the top. We'll check out the Morningstar. Okay. I don't think they have real Morningstars like that. Well, wait. So so here we go. There's that famous Morningstar, the ball with the big spikes on it. And it's a little bit, this is dirty, this is dirt from its surroundings, but I'll pick it up so you guys can take a look at it. Okay. It's kind of like, has kind of like gold looking spikes and a design. There's like kind of like a flower design and a circles, flower and circles. Okay. If anything, it's like a bronze color. It's pretty sharp too. It's got a little bit of heft to it. It's probably, I don't know, a few ounces. Okay, and you can like, it kind of hold itself up any way you want it, you know. You can have it pointing up like that, or down like that, any way you want it, man. Any way you want it. So here's the chain. I'll have to pick the chain up too so you guys can take a look at it. So it's just a kind of like it's a real metal chain. It's cold when I pick it up, and it's just kind of like a black metal, okay? Very nice. It is real. A real metal chain. Okay. Take a look at the handle. Okay, so there's the handle. It's black and it's kind of got these kind of some knurling on it a little bit for the grip and stuff, and then there is a kind of like a metallic part that holds the chain. Okay, and it's pretty long. I'd say, and it's about the length of the arm, after the elbow, you know. Okay, it's just black. Actually, it looks like it's painted metallic black. It kind of looks like it's got some like metallic flakes in it. Okay. Okay, and then there's the special arm that goes for it. It's a little bit different than the other arm, obviously, because the other arm has like a T-set coming out. Oh, so she cannot hold the T-set and the Morningstar at the same time because it's the same. She's using a different arm. So okay, and then the other hand doesn't really change all that much, is what I'm gonna say. It just kind of, it goes from this to that, like, so her hand kind of moved down a little bit. I think you can have it either way you want, you know, it doesn't really matter. And so the biggest difference about this is the face. So she loses her headband. So the problem with that is you see the gap between her head, the seam for the hair. You can see it like big time now. Remember how I said like, oh yeah, they cleverly hid it before? Well, now it's like, it's totally there now. like you can totally see it. So, and you have to kind of push it. Maybe I don't have it pushed in there all the way. I'm not sure. It's kind of tricky. There's like two pegs that put the hair together, but there's another kind of long flat tab that holds the sides together, and then the head actually attaches to the other part, to the back part of the head. The only part that reuse is the back part of the head. Everything else is different. So the face is a little different. So now you can one of her eyes is kind of like covered by her hair now. Okay, and then she's kind of just looking forward. Kind of got that blank stare on her face, and she's got some blood on her cheeks, and her mouth isn't open as much. Not so happy Rem. Combat mode Rem is what that is. Okay, you can kind of see her ear peeking out there. Hair still looks very nice. Light on the front, and it kind of gets darker at the edges. And it kind of continues on all the way. So that ball is just like flopping all over the place. Okay, so that's probably the way I'm gonna display her. So I don't think you can do like a third configuration. I guess you can put the happy face, and she could be holding the Morningstar. So that's one alternate configuration you can do. That's the third configuration, and you could change the position of her hand. This hand doesn't really do much. You can have either one, but that's the alternate hand they give you. Okay, so those are the differences. We did some close-ups. Everything is very nice on this figure. The only weird thing is, yeah, you get that with the demon combat demon Rem. The gap from the hair is like really noticeable now. So, but yeah. I don't know what happened to her headband. It fell off or something. It fell off while she was fighting. So that's probably why her hair fell down like that, you know. And oh yeah, we didn't talk about it. The horn. She has the horn. So I don't have the LED for it. It would be interesting to light it up. Let me see if I can. Can we light it up with the light? No, not really. You'd have to light it up from behind. So, but yeah, there is a LED you can stick in there, and it will light up. But I don't have it, so I'm like I don't really care. So is what I'm gonna say. All right, so I'll get some 360s and close-ups, and so that'll be the end of the video. And then you got to see both Rems. This is a very nice figure. I can see why it's kind of gone up in price. Well, obviously it's gone up in price because there's too much. It's supply and demand type of thing, you know. I'd like to say that the ReZero Season 2 is coming out soon, summer 2020. It's 2020 right. It's spring 2020 right now. Summer 2020, the second season of ReZero is coming out. So there might be a big. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The market is just flooded with Rem figures. Rem is super duper popular, man. She's more popular than Amelia. Okay, and yeah, so we may get a reissue of this. They may make another run of this figure. So if they do make it, I'm thinking it's probably going to be more expensive because the price of the figures is just skyrocketed. So expect it to probably cost more, but probably not as much as it's gone up with the market price nowadays. So, like I said, this figure is $300 now. It's $300. I bought it for $100. So this figure has tripled in price. So if you can pick her up, if they do a reissue of her because the second season came out and Rem is super duper popular, yeah, pick her up. This is a great figure, and I'm glad to add it to my collection. So I should probably look for a Ram figure now. I have a couple Rem and Ram figures. I'll fix some links at the end of the video to my other Rem and Ram videos. But yeah, she's probably best to display with her sister. But yeah, this is the combat made version. I don't know if there's a combat version of the Ram figure. So all right, thanks for watching. We'll be the 360s and the close-ups after this. Here's Miguel.